and towns in general more exciting, but I don't have anything conclusive or concrete to offer at this moment. I think it's something we're interested in looking at, particularly expanding on player place objects, but actual terrain elements. Again, this new team that we've built over the last couple of years has zero experience with the terrain, and we've received extreme caution from the previous team in doing anything with terrain, primarily because it's client related, and that exposes us to a lot of concerns. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Ken Lang asks, cosmetic as in decos and camo? What are decos? Something like War Thunders, but I'm sorry, man, I don't understand your question. Hermione asks, how about emotions? Darker night would be really good. I don't think anybody wants a darker night, to be honest. I think that would not be good. Stan Wilkins said, I know you said you don't like ads, but this may be the way to go. We would really have to sit down with one of the ad teams that we would work with and say, if we have this amount of people logging in, and this is how many times we can hit them with an impression, how much are we going to make? It's not going to be oodles, I know that, it's just not. But it might be enough to supplement the cost of a single programmer, which by default would make it a worthy investment. I've thought about it. I just don't want to make our experience, filled with, lots of little ads. On the forums is one thing. You notice we don't have any on our main website. It's just kind of tacky. And from a creative perspective, but from a business perspective, it's like, yeah, let's look at any funding options. And on that note only would I take it seriously. So Johan Svensson said, bring back .em salute. We used to have these things called emotes, and they were dot commands which initiated a character animation, and we're working on that. In fact, I was watching our animation artist, working on that this morning, and he provided me some examples, and they're coming along. And not only so we had a few. We had attention, so they would go to the position of attention. They would have the salute. They would have a laughing emote, and they would have a surrender emote, which was the .em gyrus, if you remember that. In addition to those, we also used to have a few key combination animations that were initiated as well, which were like kind of combat maneuvers, so hand signals, so like, move out or double time or, take cover. And there was one more, halt. So those are all being worked on, and they're on the way back. And once those are complete, I've asked the art team to seriously consider looking at the ability for us to bring back the lean function, which would be, so here's his rifle, you can go like that. And you can typically do that in games right now. In ours, we used to have that functionality, but I'm not sure. I think we got new characters. I know we got new characters, and therefore we had to get rid of a lot of animations. But I'm not sure exactly why that was taken out. I think, if I remember, it was kind of buggy, and we decided to get new characters anyway. So, but they weren't done for this character, this rig that we have. So we're working on that, and we want to bring that back because every game has that. Why don't we? Peter Williams said, what can we, the community, do to help you and the rest of the team move forward with the game and generate the interest of years gone by? That's a great question, and I would really like to defer that to the community management team, but the biggest thing that we need, I told you, is funding. And every so often we have to ask for a little assistance, and you guys have delivered 100% on those, and that's awesome. Thank you very much. It's given me the ability to do my job better and to provide you guys with the results that you need and or want, mostly want. So subscribe. If we had enough subscribers, we wouldn't have this issue. We don't have any investors, just as a reminder. There's not some big thing that you guys don't see that, I'm it. I'm an example of what is it. It's you and me. And we're building this game and keeping it going. So just subscribe. It's not that much. I mean, sure, people might go, $18, oh my God. It's not that much. That's That's like one movie that you go see a month, or maybe a dinner. And to each their own. Everyone's got their own set of things they need to do and want to do. That's cool. But if you believe in World War II Online, not only were you a player back then and cared about it a lot, but do you want to see it move forward? Do you want to give me and my team a chance? It's a new team. Subscribe. That's it. We could solve a lot of these problems, and you guys can get more developers, and we can gain momentum, and it'll compound. Like I've shown you over the last couple of years, our team can do things. So just back us. That's it. It's not hard. And become a hero builder if you got a little extra to float around, or maybe a gold or platinum builder. But in terms of evangelism, talk about it. Let other people know what's going on. Let them know about our game. A lot of people have never even heard of World War II Online. It's not for everybody, but if you get them on TeamSpeak and you walk them through, I guarantee they're going to have at least a pretty good time to see, like, whoa, this is unlike any other game I've ever played. That's why we're still here, by the way. It's true. Has crowdfunding been a consideration? We've done crowdfunding. We just got done with one actually here last month, and it went very well. We've done, I think, about 5, if I recall, over a course of 3 or 4 years. And they've all had different purposes, and you can go to our Indiegogo page and kind of look at that. But we've been able to be very successful with that. Now, if we wanted to actually get funding for a new game, a new iteration, that's a lot of money. That's going to be way above the charts of what we've done right now. So another reason for us wanting to look at doing the next iteration of the game after Steam is because we'll get more subscribers by default through Steam. So we'll gain some altitude, and we'll get more people interested in our game. That's the right time to make that decision. Until then, it's how do we provide you content? How do we stabilize the game? How do we create the path to Steam? That's our focus. I'm glad that was a good sales pitch. My objective here is not to give you sales pitches or to be Mr. Corporate Money Grabber. That's not me. I want you guys to understand how serious I'm taking this and how passionate I am. It's Sunday. My wife and kid just went to church. I was supposed to go with them, but I'm here for you guys to let you know we're very serious about this, and you guys deserve the best information and your questions answered. So that's what's going on. If you believe in us, give us a chance. Peter Berth said, I've had Rexor for 15 years on a monthly sub. Keep up the good work. Thanks, dude. And you've been around forever. I've seen you a long time. Johan Svensson said, it's hard to get COD generation to play this and tried with my teenager. I think we're all in agreement there, brother. It's just kind of preaching to the choir at this stage. Rick Dudley said, I'd like to rent a building with a group of computers in a World War II environment and people play together under one roof playing World War II Online. That'd be pretty cool, but my GM team would be like, look at all these shared IPs. What's going on? We got to ban them all. Are they hacking? Are they multi-accounting? Yeah, they're multi-accounting quite a bit. That used to happen. And it's pretty cool. And if in the event you guys are a part of some gaming community and you think they might be interested and maybe their leader just needs to have a really good experience, let me know. Send me an email at zoom@playnet.com and I'll give them a little bit of free premium time, because getting the leadership to understand, like, this is a really cool game, you're not going to have a ton of restrictions. That opens the door for everyone else to kind of see the light. So, Terry Minton said, you're doing a great job. We appreciate that. And that goes for the whole team here. Any discussions about merging with another game like Warbirds, who has good graphics for aircraft and aircraft carriers? No, we don't have any. In fact, we have a little bit of history with that game. And if you know anything about Playnet, which is World War II Online's parent company, there was quite a bit of history in the past. I wasn't a part of it, but probably not going to happen. Not only because of that past, but we're starting to gain some momentum now. That doesn't merit us merging in with another team. It doesn't make sense. We're bringing in community members from all over to our who care about what we're doing, and we've really opened up the door. Like people have said, why don't you let community members come in and help? Guess what we do? So if you have technical skills and you want to contribute to this project, whether programming, system administration, networking, arts, any type of art, modeling, animation, anything. Let me know. We would be happy to have you guys on board. And yeah, I don't have.